See the blood of Jesus Christ lose all their guilty stains. Lose all their guilty stains. That's right. Uncle Baby Billy. Hey, you thought I left, but I came back. I told you I was coming back. Hey, we on the way up. You on the way down. I want to say shout out to all the new subscribers. Drunk Banthas is right out here with the living with the Lord. You see, Jesus Christ. And that's why they got new subscribers, and we want to say thank you.
Yeah, thanks to all the new subscribers. Definitely had a strong uptick. We really appreciate all you guys. First and foremost, welcome, you beautiful nerds, to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love.
All of it.
Also do it drunk. I'm here as always with my brother Bill.
Hey.
I'm Alex Foster. Today we're talking about the Righteous Gemstones and celebrating the return of Uncle Baby Billy in episode 4. What did you think of our flashback intro or reintroduction of Uncle Baby Billy?
As I've said already, because we was recording and this was not recording.
Yeah, it's always weird to try to talk about like we haven't had this conversation already.
But in short, I thought it was fucking really sad, man. It was very sad. It was like, what the fuck? But it was also very predictable. Like nothing was surprising about it. Like you weren't like, oh, Uncle Baby Billy left his son. How dare he? How could he? Like, oh no, it wasn't like that. It was like, oh yeah, Uncle Baby Billy definitely left his son.
Right.
He ain't coming back.
He's like, at what point is Baby Billy about to leave this family? Because he's definitely going to do it.
Well, his name ain't Uncle Daddy Billy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I just came up with that off the top of my head right now. You know, shout out to marijuana. Like, you know, because goddamn, you know.
It's crazy like how Jody Hill, we talked a little bit about this last episode, but Jody Hill is so great at like, you know, weaving in comedy and drama, and like, because it's such a tragic scene. He's leaving his kid, but also the way he he told his wife, he was like, go on there and buy him a cat because you don't need it. I was like, it's like, are you fucking serious? Like, how could you?
He's like, no, we gonna buy him a cat. He gonna need it. Go on to the car and get the. He said, get him something. I don't remember what he told. What he told that bitch to go get. But he told her to go to the car to get something, so it'd take her a long time.
Oh yeah, you know, he told her to go to the back and get the manager. He's like, go, you gonna get him a cat today because he gonna need it. Trust me. It's like, because I'm about to leave, y'all. Like, you dirty son of a bitch. Just the way he did it was so tragic, but it was so hilarious.
The fact that this motherfucker is soft, so he's gonna need it. I think it was more of that.
Oh, maybe. I thought I read it differently.
Yeah, if he would have been that, maybe it was a little bit of both. You know, maybe it was a little bit of both. But you know, he could have just set her up with a dude. You know, it was gonna be that. It's gonna be that bad. Hey, y'all gonna need a daddy. So I'm gonna get up out of here now. Trust me, this man right here, he's a good man. He's a good man now. Man got a job. Man, take care of his kids. He got kids that he take care of.
He give a shit. I don't. Not anymore.
Yeah, that man love doing that. He said he willing to take on yours now.
Yeah, it was a great reintroduction of Walter Goggins as Baby Billy.
Walter Goggins' Uncle Baby Billy character is. That was the great introduction. Like,
right. He's like,
oh, hey, remember this guy you like? Yeah, I love that guy. Oh, yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, immediately, yeah. You're reminded of how, like, terrible that character is and how good Walton Goggins is at playing him.
He plays characters with no redeemable qualities. The only character he's ever played with a redeemable quality is a transvestite on Sons of Anarchy.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, because a lot of the other characters that he plays are pretty despicable. But he's good at, like, I don't know, finding the empathy in those characters, and I guess for himself to be able to play them so well. He's just
no
a
redeemable
phenomenal
characters
actor.
in his repertoire. I think he's from North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina.
Yeah, he's definitely a Southern boy.
No,
and that was one of the great thing about this.
Affion Crockett.
Who?
Affion Crockett. The dude who was in Soul Man and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the comedian does impersonations. He's from North Carolina.
Oh,
I think he's from Fayetteville. No, I think he's from Fayetteville, like Fort Bragg, Fayetteville. Like that nigga's a military dude. I think.
Yeah.
His family is military, whatever. Anyway, a lot of motherfuckers from North Carolina. People don't know it.
Yeah. One of the things I love about the show is that they got so many like Southern actors, even if they're not even if they don't have they might be inflecting their Southern accents a little bit more than it really is. Like John Goodman, it doesn't have that thick of a Southern accent, but
oh man, yeah, he does. I think John Goodman does a good job of in his regular life toning down his real Southern accent. Oh, yeah. So therefore, we as laymen think, oh, he doesn't really have a Southern accent. He's just out here. Like that would be like saying. I think it's the opposite. He does the opposite in his regular life than Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy lays it on thick. He's like a super educated man who fucking just like is laying on a crazy thick country accent for the camera. But John Goodman doesn't do that because he fancies himself a pretty fucking good actor. You know, so to your point, it's like what do you call it? The Mel Gibson effect.
Oh, where he sounds like he's an American and all like interviews and stuff.
Interviews, movies, like he hasn't had an Australian accent for fucking 35 years.
Since 1989, I don't think, yeah.
He hasn't had a fucking American accent, an Australian accent for 35 years. It was like way before 89.
Yeah.
Because Lethal Weapon's 86. So he hadn't had an Australian accent since like 82, 81.
Yes. It's crazy.
Okay, so that's what I think John Goodman is doing. He's, in his real life, he's, this accent is the same accent he used in Oh Brother War Art Thou, for instance. He's just Southern. He's actually Southern, so you can just use it. Just break it out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Danny McBride. Yeah, but what I was getting to about North Carolina got a lot of people, and I feel like, why is there not more North Carolina actors in this show? And as Christian as black people are, we need some more black people, because we can get real crazy with how fucking crazy Christians are, and how crazy churches are, specifically, if we include the black churches as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think that would take, they would need to bring in some black writers into the black writers' room to explore that, because I do like what they're doing now. They're sticking to what they know, and I
assume if they brought in black actors, especially how big they would have to be. It's like Eric Andre. I'm sure they would have some kind of involvement in this process.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I'm saying, I'm just saying that goes without saying what you're saying. It's like them having to have some black writers in the room. I don't even know if they don't have black writers in the room. So I'm just saying, I think they should put it in the comments, man. Tweet this episode out. Get this to Danny McBride and the company, and get it to some North Carolina comedians that are black, and be like, hey, why aren't y'all on Righteous Gemstones? Let's get on Righteous Gemstones. Maybe black people don't even know what the fuck Righteous Gemstones is.
Possibly.
Let's fucking get them to know what it is, because this show could get way bigger in the next 2-3 seasons, because look at what they did. They had the Creflo Dollar character at the first episode. Yeah. So, it's trying to do what I'm saying. I just think there's not enough of a connectivity between the two cultures to get it done. And we can do it, baby. We can do it right here at Drunk Banthas. All y'all got to do, all 498 of you, all you got to do, well, it'll probably be 500 of you by next week or something, by the time this episode comes out. I don't know.
Yeah,
But just go out and fucking share or create a Twitter account and then share this and at these motherfuckers and tell them, hey, man, we need y'all to get a Creflo Dollar type gemstone season going on, battle between the two or something. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if they delve into that in third season,
because it exists. That whole hey, don't take me off of TV, don't take me off the streamings, and That shit really does exist. And what's funny about it, I know most of our listeners probably don't even follow this kind of shit, but like that actually took place recently. Like a lot of preachers in the last year or two have been outed for a lot of crazy things, and that scene in the first episode was just spot on.
Yeah.
Carried on to this next season. I mean, to this fourth episode, which is just like spot on, continues to be spot on with how these churches really are in fighting and whatnot.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. This is crazy, like the way that they depict all this stuff so genuinely in like a comedic and also farcical way. Because like I know I have friends who are Christians and they still like this show because it doesn't necessarily like cast Christians in the bad light as much as it is like these crazy. They're like no matter what institution it is, it's just an institution taking advantage of people and they're run by buffoons. And I think that's like the universal.
This could be the army.
Yeah,
you could do this whole show and it just be the army, the righteous airmen. The righteous, the righteous Marines.
Right, or Fortune 500 company.
Remember that fucking plane? Remember that fucking show, Airplane?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
No, not the movie. It was like a movie. I mean, the TV show called Airplane on USA Network.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but y'all correct me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. But there used to be this show where these people just worked at this fucking like it was like an airplane hub. It was like an airport. It was an airport. They worked at this like small airport where like small planes.
Oh, like Wings?
Wings.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Hey, fuck your comments. I'm just joking. Look, you done already got ready to type it. Nigga was about to hit send. Wings? Oh, damn. You done hit. Why'd you even say it, Alex? Damn, I was about to type it. Yeah, Wings.
Yeah.
They could do Wings. Like Danny McBride Company could just make this Wings.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? Like they're that good.
Yeah, they've pretty much taken this sort of vague formula of like these buffoons in these different scenarios of Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals, and now Righteous Gemstones. But I think they're just tackling bigger themes with this show, like with all the things that you were saying about religious institutions. But like as the episode goes along, Jesse finally tells Eric Andre and the listens that they don't got the money to invest.
I forget that their names is the Listens.
Every
time
name.
they say that shit, I'll be like, I giggle like just like I just happened. I couldn't say nothing when I just said it. Like the Listens. It just tickles me a little bit. The Listens. I bet you. I want to know if Eric Andre had anything to do with that. The Listens.
I'm very curious.
It sounds like a very Eric Andre name.
Yeah.
To come up with, but I could be wrong. I wish this episode had came out before I met him, so then I could be like, bro, did you write that? But yeah, could you believe that Danny McBride cried like a little bitch when he was trying to tell him?
Yeah, he just straight up started crying.
He straight up started crying. I was like, yo, Danny McBride's character hasn't cried like that since he was a kid when he was having what's her name's birthday party.
Oh, and Vice Principals?
No, this character Jesse hasn't cried like that since what's her name's birthday party where Uncle Baby Billy got him drunk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, it's like weird time to be
like, why are you all of a sudden so goddamn emotional?
Yeah, this is I can understand the disappointment, but it was very, very weird. And also, I'll talk about this later on when we get to the end. But some of the people seem like they're acting very irrationally, very quickly in this episode. Namely, Adam Devine's character. I forget what his name is, but he goes crazy at the end.
He's not fucking all the men that he's around.
Yeah, somebody's very sexually frustrated.
And he has to impress them all the time.
It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure for
that he's not getting.
Very much in the closet.
A lot of pressure he's not. A lot of pressure he ain't getting. He just is on him, but it ain't in him. Ill. We don't do pause on this show. We just go. Okay, that was gross. That was too far.
Jesse, he doesn't have the money for Eric Andre and the listens, and Eric Andre is obviously very upset. It makes it kind of seem like he would do anything to make sure that this deal goes through.
See? That's what we call a teaser for the rest of this episode. Because I would do anything for God. Shout out to Meatloaf. You know, that was Meatloaf. Rest in peace, Meatloaf.
Rest in peace, Meatloaf.
He was a COVID conspiracy theorist. And also, come on, people. He was fucking crazy. He nearly drank himself to death and almost ruined his entire vocal cords by drinking. So
dude
wasn't a role model. He was just an amazing singer and a pretty damn good actor too.
He was just he was
63 movies.
63 movies. Oh,
63 fucking movies.
Damn.
That's why I had to mention Meatloaf on this podcast, right? I had to do a fucking shout out, but I won't do that. He wouldn't get a shot. He wouldn't do that.
Eli just kind of seems disaffected this whole episode. He just seems like
cathartic.
Very, very just
I used the perfect word. You don't have to say it.
So Junior sends a wrestler over to Eli to.
First of all, you skipped a step.
A
tomato. Eli finds a tomato on his windshield.
Oh yeah,
very threatening. Very threatening.
Very threatening.
Ominous. Some would say, because you know what a tomato means, right?
Disapproval.
Stains. I don't know. Seeds. Fruit. All I know is I hate tomatoes, so it was offending. It was offensive to me, but I don't know. Eli might like tomatoes. Also, I liked how they made a shot, a point to get a shot of the tomato falling off the windshield onto the ground. I was like, that was really pointless, or it was poignant. They wanted you to pay attention to the tomato for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That was.
It was funny.
Yeah, that whole scene was pretty funny with the wrestler. He was way into his character, like he was on fucking stage or something.
Boy, you all sure a good heel. Ground needs work though.
Yeah, Eli was like, "Yo, I don't give a fuck," and fuck Junior.
Eli done beat up a 6'3" fucking bald head Mexican.
Yeah, he's like, I can take you. Dude.
He's like, oh shit, now I know I can fuck somebody up. Still, shit, you can't whoop me.
Yeah,
so y'all know I started saying that on the regular now, and that's what I say. You can't whoop me. And so I'm gonna interject that into some kind of conversation. And if you do hear it, we got a drinking game and we're gonna start. If you hear me say you can't whoop me, you're drinking.
So then we get to BJ's baptism, which is one of the most hilarious things I've ever experienced, because BJ's fucking outfit. First of all, actually, before we get to BJ's outfit,
first of all, can we figure out this nigga's real name so I can quick call this motherfucker blowjob?
They actually said in the thing it was Benjamin Jason or something.
Okay, good.
The baptism of Benjamin
I'm gonna
Jason.
just call this nigga Benjamin. 'Cause I'm tired of hearing this. First of all, I love this actor. The guy
the guy who's playing
BJ
him.
is a fucking great actor.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's hilarious. Him and Edie Patterson have really great chemistry because she's also a fucking nut.
I met him one time at a restroom at a gay club. No, I'm joking. I don't know this nigga. I do know the people who I be saying I know, so don't y'all fucking play with me. But I don't know him. I don't know this guy. He's just really fucking solid. I guarantee you he's one of those guys that doesn't need a lot of takes.
Yeah.
He's dope. But that whole scene was crazy. when he came out in that pink bow tie romper, short romper, suede, crushed velvet thing.
Oh my God.
I was like, this nigga gay.
Like out of all of his outfits this season have been wild, from like the sweat.
He started out with the fucking earring.
Yeah, the earring, and
he was wearing a suit with the earring, and I was like, okay, I'm not fucking. That's not weird, but that's his rebel side now. You know, he's like, oh, I'm a gemstone. I'm a gemstone now. Hey,
he's
daddy,
like
I'm a
really
gemstone
expressing
now.
himself in the weirdest way.
But now he's like, you know, kind of. You felt like at the beginning he was gonna stand up for himself, and like stand up for his family, and kind of all the shit was gonna kind of fall apart.
Right.
But he actually ended up standing up for the gemstones after his baptismal.
Yeah,
because
falling the other way.
The blood of Jesus Christ wipes all their sins away, and all their guilty shame.
Yeah.
Because that's when we see Uncle Baby Billy. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Baby Billy come in there, give him a nice little preaching for the baptism.
Yeah, we get to see Baby Billy in the present day. He seems to be doing real well. Got the song on the Christian rock charts or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Hey! Don't be disrespectful. Goddamn disrespectful. Hey man. Hey, I got my song on the. That's right. It's on the. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's on the Christian rock charts. You can too. Enjoy the nice tunes of Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah, he's doing well. Seems like he's like not even having to borrow any money from Eli.
For some reason, he feels like Eli's on the way down. What do you think about that?
Well, there's been like a weird narrative this whole season about how Eli's on his way out.
He's on the way out,
and I don't know. It feels. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be feeling it more than they're saying it, but I feel like they're saying it and I'm not seeing it.
No, I think what it is you're forgetting that this entire family is insane and delusional. Except Eli and apparently his wife, who passed away.
Right. Yeah, even though like they patched up some things at the end of the first season as far as like you know, their disaffectedness and their egos and their entitlement. They're obviously still dealing with a lot of that shit in this season.
Right. And it's not that they're dealing with a lot of it. That's who they are. They went back and did a flashback and showed you.
Yeah.
They've always been terrible people. And it pretty much comes from Eli.
Yeah, Eli was not always a great person, and
which we didn't know at the beginning of the first season or the end of the last season. We didn't know that Eli was a fuck up.
Right? Yeah, like they barely touched on the fact that he used to be bad, and after he met Amy Lee, he was a better person.
I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Baby Billy did say something kind of about it. I forgot. See, y'all just be underestimating Uncle Baby Billy. But Uncle Baby Billy did kind of be like, hey, you wasn't shit before you met my sister. Come around, you stole my sister from me.
But yeah, then at the end, Eli and Adam get into a little bit of a fight. Mm-hmm. What did you think of how that turned out? Like how?
I thought it was like funny because I was like, there's no way he's gonna. I was like, oh shit, because if they were kind of making it seem like he was gonna fight him before he ran out of before he chased after him. And then I was like, wait a minute. Is this where it's going to happen? Is this where it's going to happen? He's going to actually fight him here? Like, remember, before the fight scene, which actually it was a fight scene, before the fight scene, Danny McBride and Adam Devine's character was like, talking about like, I think I hate him. Man, I think I hate him too.
Right, yeah.
And you know how he gets. Ooh, I fucking hate him. Like, I'll fuck him up. Like, fuck that shit. And then he's got all this testosterone shit going on around him. And he's not fucking any men. Not fucking anybody. And he's a virgin.
Yeah.
You know? So I anticipated something was going to happen. And it was going to be him who did it. Because Danny McBride's character's got a big titty wife with a nice figure. You know?
Yeah,
he's just like gonna go.
He's at least content.
He's gonna bust a nut and then go to sleep. Forget about whatever he was mad about for at least the time being. Then he'll wake up and be like, "Oh man, oh yeah, I was mad." You know what I'm saying? But poor Adam, he gotta wake up horny in his motherfucker, and with men all around him. So I expected it, and I liked it. I liked that he went there, and I liked that he broke his thumbs all up too. Fucked his thumbs up. Because you know what he kind of told him? Hey, y'all thought I was out. Y'all think I ain't about shit. Y'all think I ain't with it. Come over here and get this work. Come on over here and get this work real quick. Yeah, I'll snap your thumbs back. But it also tells me possibly something may have broken in Eli Gemstone. I just feel like he was just really relief.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Y'all think I ain't shit. Y'all think I'm about to die. That's what y'all like riding around here hoping. And then you want me to leave everything to y'all.
But then like because of all the confusion, Eli doesn't end up taking his car back home. So
it
Jesse,
wasn't confusion. It was motherfucking highway robbery. The motherfuckers said, "We're gonna take this one. How the hell are we supposed to get home?" Dude said,
Uber. I guess.
No, we're taking this one. So then Danny McBride and his wife get on the bus. Of course, the bus breaks down.
Oh, got a little car trouble.
Gotta go in here. I gotta go inside. What the fuck you telling me for? Go on inside.
He's like such an asshole for no reason.
I love his like little, hey, I'm just hanging out, nonchalant acting. It's always the same. I don't care if it's this, the foot fits way. It's always like something stupid. Like he's like, hey, what's wrong with this motherfucker? Hey, talking to me. Like, he's just dancing, doing some stupid Danny McBride. Like I could do a whole breakdown on Danny McBride. Maybe we should do one. Maybe we should do a fucking breakdown where like I fucking do one of the drunk analysis. Synopsis slides. Ooh, somebody write that. Somebody spell that out in the comments, and then we're definitely gonna write that down.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new segment. Drunk synopsilizing.
Yeah, if you put that in the comments and you write down exactly what I just said, I will fucking start a whole podcast based on just that.
And then like when Jesse's car break, well, when the Eli Gemstones bus thing breaks down, turns out it was sabotage for a setup. They get all shot up full of holes. Now, who do you think is behind?
Who's behind the fucking Squid Game dudes coming out with the fucking motorcycles and synchronized fucking Uzis?
Right.
Fucking first of all, prediction I made off camera. I think Danny McBride's gonna say, "Motherfucking Uzis." I think he's gonna say that. When the motherfuckers had motherfucking Uzis. This guys, it's really hard to go back and forth between like 7 different fucking types of Southern accents. I swear to God, I can really do a good Danny McBride. This is hard. Fucking going between 7 different motherfucking different types of Southern accents.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot. Definitely a lot on this show.
But yeah, like he's gonna say motherfucking Uzis. That's facts, and because it's just gonna be hilarious. And I do believe that Eric Andre, the listens. I think the listens set it up.
Oh, you think so?
I think the listens were like, hey, we can get rid of your daddy if your daddy is the only problem. If your daddy is the only problem, then we can just get rid of him.
Right. Yeah. Without him actually specifically saying that, you kind of got that from Eric Andre's performance, and you could sort of that would make more sense than what the kind of red herring of it being Junior. Just we did get a threat from Junior earlier.
Some people say I killed
him. we did get a little threat from Junior's like wrestler guy, but I honestly, it kind of makes you assume that that's the extent of his muscle is
Bulk
7
Logan.
Yeah,
wasn't that his name in the credits? No, I'm joking. Don't look in the credits, people. Don't go back and look.
Yeah, I think
because we don't make money off of you going and look, so don't look. I would just leave it if we got paid in some capacity for like subscribers or something. Oh man, that would be cool.
For like every time somebody goes to
IMDb.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like no. The show.
Gotcha. Yeah, like I think that the 7-foot dude with the tomato is like the extent of his muscle, probably. I don't think he's got
right. I mean, he's probably got 3 of those guys though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
no doubt. They could totally beat the shit out of Eli.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't feel like. I mean, look, to your point, off camera or off radio or off pod, whatever the fuck people say when they're trying to say shit like this. To your point, Junior wasn't shit in the flashback that we saw.
Right. Yeah.
He had like fucked up braces and was scrawny and he could barely hold on to the damn bitch when he was holding on to her in the fucking. He's like, do it.
Yeah, he just seemed like he was the crazier person,
right?
Not necessarily like he had any.
I'm in charge
power.
now. When you shut up, Junior. Trying to act all tough. Notice that some of the mannerisms of Eli are just the same as Junior's dad, and he also has the same like traits as his father, who used to slap him upside the head at the dinner table, just the same as he slaps his kids upside the head at the dinner table.
Yeah,
I thought they've done an amazing job with the writing on this show this season. Like, it is really fucking crazy good. Like, I know people don't pay a lot of attention to the things that we're pointing out because you're just laughing through it. You're just going through it and you're just laughing. Ha ha, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's definitely a hilarious show, but yeah, there's like a lot of good character work on this show. It's, especially for Eli Gemstone this season. This has really been the one that gives John Goodman some room to stretch those acting muscles and also like just delve into his past and the motivations for how he feels. Like you said, like he's just got 2 really terrible father figures, so, and you get to see how that turned him into the person that he is. But speaking of terrible father figures, before we close this out and talk about predictions the next episode, we did get to see Uncle Baby Billy drive away. It seems like after him and Eli have a little conversation about the last family that he deserted, we see Uncle Baby Billy seemingly deserting this family. Now, I was thinking about it. Looked like he was deserting them, but it said that he was leaving South Carolina on his way to Fayetteville. And we saw that he was in Charlotte when he left his old family. Do you think he's going back to visit his old family, or do you think he's leaving his new one?
Well, now, 2 things can be true now. I just don't want this old retard coming on back and messing up over everything that I got going on right now. You know what I mean? I know old Tiffany, she gonna be fine. I took care of her. She gonna be fine. She's with family. Family will take care of you, I'm just trying to sit here and talk to my nephews, and Eli Gemstone want to mess things up. Talking about my old hunchback son. So I had to go visit him. So I think that's a good prediction, is that he may be just going to Fayetteville, go visit his son. Fayetteville also in North Carolina, people.
Yeah, like I didn't. At first, I thought he was just leaving, but
Yeah, but he said he's on his way to Fayetteville. It like said, I-95, this way, Fayetteville, blah, 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 blah. But clearly he was going into... He was going in... I think you're right. Like, he was clearly going in to see his fucking son. He's going. Or at least to find out where he is. If he's going to come and bother him or something.
Right. Which makes me believe that, maybe Uncle Baby Billy is becoming a slightly better person than he was before.
Redeemable character?
Because he even did hint that, he... Like that Eli doesn't have the capacity, doesn't think people have the capacity to change. But he's like, look at me, I change.
Yeah, he said, look at me. Look at me. I changed. Hey, I'm doing all right. I came up. But maybe that's what it was that made him go back. Maybe that's what maybe he was like, I got a son coming, but I got a son that I already took care of. Remember, at the beginning, he said, when I want you to go in here and I want you to pick anything you want.
Right.
I don't want you to let you know. I want to let you know we're not going to let Santa Claus take all the credit. Anything you get in here, your daddy got you. Daddy got you. That's right. In the knowledge that he knows that he's leaving this motherfucker. Yeah. He just wants him to know, I got you this.
Right.
Don't forget. I'm the one that got you.
Explain this to your therapist later.
So why do you think he wanted you to know that he got it for you? I think he was trying to establish dominance of some type.
So you got any predictions of what we're gonna see in the next episode? Are we gonna what's gonna happen with Baby Billy or Eli or Jesse?
I have a prediction that Jody Hill will have a line. He will say a word.
Actually say something. Yeah,
he's not just gonna shake his head. He's been in every episode, and he's been like on screen for seconds, like long seconds at a time. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna say something.
We'll see.
He didn't even say anything. If I'm not mistaken, when they all were like hanging around each other, I don't think he said anything.
He did say one thing because his mom was asleep. Or like they didn't know if she was dead or not. He's like, "Mama, wake up!"
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's the only thing he said the whole scene.
Goddamn, Jody, what the fuck is going on, dude? This shit is fucking hilarious. That scene last season where they acted like they were gonna kill his ass in the fucking choir room.
Oh, yeah.
Choir rehearsal room. They gonna kill his ass.
I forgot about that.
Like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. No, I'm serious. Like, the most ridiculous scene ever.
He gets shit on so much for Levi, right? That's his character name.
Levi, yeah. Levi.
His character gets shit on so much. It's so weird.
Oh, man.
But, I'm excited to see what happens next episode.
I don't have any predictions other than that. Because, I don't know what's going to fucking happen. I think this episode was the best filler episode we've ever had in history of television. That's what I think. Is because we got a lot of substance, but nothing happened. Like, it moved the story along. Something else was told. I feel like this episode could have been put in, like, a lot of places in this season. Like, this episode could have happened 2 episodes ago. I mean, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, some of these things, like these story beats could have happened a little earlier. And not a lot moved the story along besides, like, a lot of stuff that happened toward the end. And
it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
So like that's the whole thing. It's like, does it move the story along? Is it funny? Boom.
Yeah, and also like with stories like this and with Peacemaker, they do spend a lot of time with character study / just humor, just like having a lot of funny situations while delving into the complexities of these characters, even if it's somebody as ridiculous as BJ. And his family and everything.
Jesus fucking Christ. We didn't go into BJ that much because their shit's weird. We just, we liked it. It's just weird, y'all.
Yeah, it's just weird. We did talk a little bit about him.
We just talked about his outfit. We didn't talk about
yeah.
What's her name?
Edie Patterson.
Oh my God. That was a weird performance, dude. Fucking your brother.
Yeah, like what the
I know
fuck?
my brother's thinking about fucking me all the time. What, bitch? The fuck are you talking about? She had to add. She had to have written that.
You know, it's funny. Like, I was thinking about it today because she has a writing credit on this episode, and I was thinking, you know what? I've seen as much as I've seen. Like, It's Always Sunny has been on for like 20 seasons or something like that. Caitlin Olsen's never had any like writing credits for that show, but like Edie Patterson, like
That's what I'm saying. We need to check and see if Eric Andre had one because that's how these guys do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like very collaborative. Yeah,
it's very in living color, Keenan Ivory Wayans style, or if you want to say Robert Townsend style. Everybody's gonna have a say. If we're writing and directing this together, like we're gonna have a say.
Right.
If you're the assistant director, you're gonna assist me in this directing. Edie Patterson. I hope that's what her name is because you just said it.
Yeah.
Edie Patterson, hilarious. Vice Principals was where she popped off. But I just want to point out that they are really good at finding people who are just like regular people, like not like super hot, super sexy, chiseled people who can act. They just are good at finding regular people who can do comedic acting.
Yeah. Definitely looking for like the people who will give the best performance.
That motherfucker Keith.
Yeah, he's
and that motherfucking black dude.
Oh yeah. The
I call him
African
VJ Singh
or whatever
because I just don't know his name. And VJ Singh is black dude who black golfer. Anyway, VJ Singh at one point was like the only black golfer, and then this guy named Elgin Woods. Elgin Woods. Somebody might have heard of him. Y'all might know who he is. He came around and everybody was like, "Oh, Elgin." So, but those guys are phenomenal at finding regular people that just pop on the screen, like that fucking ugly motherfucker. The first person we saw, young Eli, break his thumbs.
Oh yeah.
That sumbitch, ugly as hell, looks unfortunate looking as a motherfucker. Only plays an elf at the Christmas holidays at malls and shit in South Carolina. But now he's a fucking television star.
Now he's a TV star.
You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker Stevie from Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That guy's hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. They're just really good at finding regular people. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And making them or bringing out.
Yeah, like
the best in them, showing us that these people can really do something. It ain't just about being like Brad Pitt,
right?
The Rock.
Yeah. People, and everybody who you would see on fucking CW or something.
Right.
Disney
it's
Plus.
not about being fucking Steve Harvey or Chris Tucker.
Yeah, and I think that just adds to the what we keep mentioning is just how
the geniuses.
Yeah, and just the genuine nature of the whole series.
We're only going to do this dick sucking marathon once a week.
That's going to be all for this episode. Thanks for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every once in a while, so go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, so you can get updates on new episodes of the pod and new video essays from yours truly. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, all of the internet things at Drunk Banthas. Till next time, stay safe, my little guilty stains, and may the force be with you.